Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Keep your blade close. This is no fun at all. Woe upon the unsuspecting.
Nice and quiet now. Let's see what you're hiding. Bet I can crack that open.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Ready. Let's go.
I can't waste any more time. Carefully now. Trap. Be cautious.
Traps. How considerate.
Each door is named after a wizard, so the one named after Cassis must conceal his annals.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
There are traps
trap.
about.
Trap.
Trap. Be cautious. I don't need any attention right now.
Best avoid that trap.
Don't mind if I do. Trap. Be cautious.
A trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Can't keep me out.
I'm just waiting. Simple.
I can be subtle sometimes. Oh, my hand slipped.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals.
There are traps about.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious. I just want a little look.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus vault.
Annals of Karsus. Preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. Devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. She sent me to die. Ambition is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt when we can reach for the stars? This is no passing whim. Trust me. If If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Well, let your...
Careful, I bite. Let's crack it open.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order. A valiant...
I've got a long road ahead.
Keep your distance, darling.
Quite ready for you. On it.
You don't have permission to be here.
Your wish is my regret.
What to do?
Lorroakan's illusion is blissfully unaware of its caster's demise.
To browse our way. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries,
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. There's a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Kassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Ah, of course she knows. She's Mystra. If there is another way, trust in yourself.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
It's obvious when you stop. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. Very well. But it does not serve us to tap. Go ahead. I'm listening. What's on your mind?
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. Do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale.
Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Oh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more.
I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
He did, and it came.
My darling, we must inform our friend.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They...
But fear not.
We wouldn't miss it.
Go well, friend. We will see you.
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Hold, Seeker! Have you come to swear yourself to Sharess by my paw. Yes, and no. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw? Who? Speak their name, and I shall bring them the full force of Sharess's soporific glory. The apothecary, but of course, I shall bring... You have delivered unto me a...
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
Tight here. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. You're here to see Nine Fingers? She didn't tell me. Always don't let anyone through, Tuskron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the guild hall. Nine Fingers is inside. In you go. Before I change my mind.
Well, well. The fabled haunt of Nine Fingers Keen.
Never visited before. I thought you got around.
I always steered clear. If guild members started disappearing, people would start asking questions. And Cazador hated questions.
The Guildhall has one rule.
When the answer is
All
invariably
crime stays
the
in the city
silver-haired
streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Aye.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Katalya. Ready to do some business? Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief. You bloody idiot! You can kill half the devils in the hells for all I care, but Raphael was my patron. He made promises. This is just a hiccup, though. I'll still run this city one day, with or without Raph, and when I do, my guild won't look on you too kindly. Talk to Sticky. Until I come to collect, I'll...
This is supposed to be the greatest fest hall under the city.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes...
If it's Uktar you're after...
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over. Just make sure it stops at your eye.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. You won't. The Black Network is working for us. The Guild is hardly a soft target. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe steps... Remember, no distract...
Huh. You look rather more refined than the usual thugs walking these halls. I don't suppose you have any interest in fine art? Then perhaps I might be able to interest you in a rather special piece I've just... I assure you, it's identical to the original, down to the finest brushstroke. A fine piece to hang on the wall of anyone you decide to sell it to. Ah. I hear parts of her have washed up as far away as Neverwinter.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing...
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I, we're a thing. We're a thing. We'll be a thing again. You clearly haven't met. You wouldn't soon forget a man like... Only... I don't know why he broke things off. He said he had to. Perhaps he'll open up to you. But no, funny bit...
You're looking a little lost. You want my advice? You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till this...
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. It isn't half bad, is it? And this lot, very generous tippers. I'm sure you understand there's only room for one bard here. But I'll let